He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's good for Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A run on first down with Shipley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Mozzie Smith, he's the one who got in there and made that play defensively.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And he will take this across midfield and down the 38-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Looking right side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Here's Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Brings up second and 8 at the 21.
On the draw, here's Blue. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he's stopped at the Eagles' 15-yard line. 3rd and 2. Now Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
First and goal, Dallas.
Throwing. Prescott. And he's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jonathan Mingo from a yard out. And the Cowboys are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Eagles nothing.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done. From the gun, it's Hurts. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down.
That's good for the Eagles. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Nothing the score, and it's the Eagles in possession from the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Barkley trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Eagles are back within a score. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. To the touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Prescott to throw it. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. An injury stoppage here, and you hope this is nothing serious. That's Dak Prescott, who is shaken up. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They go play action with Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Over the middle to Smith. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
up the middle of Barkley. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line of scrimmage.
But when it's 4th and inches, shouldn't you pick up the first down? I mean, shouldn't you go for it? I mean, if you can't get inches, right, why are you playing?
And on inches, that's your favorite play, right? Don't mess with handing it off. Just go ahead and get the surge and go right up the gut.
Exactly. Create that. Just a little bit of space should get it done. You're almost able to take the snap, just fall down and pick it up. They got it there.
Devontae Smith. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
It's Barkley on the counter. And they work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
A 34-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Now here come the Cowboys. But Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Prescott. Under pressure, and they get to him again. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Open man is Mingo, complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it in with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he stopped immediately there. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Taken down, but not before it gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics. He's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he fires one, but incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
Brings up 4th and goal.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. And an anxious moment or 2 there, but they do get him down. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
First down, Dallas.
So Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And a nice job of break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And a scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks out, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. No big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll look to throw. Complete. It's Dotson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for an Eagles. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Quick slant to Brown. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
A gain of 7.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And Brown's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. Pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Cowboys offense now, they we're set up for a good 2nd half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Prescott now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped him for no gain.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Here's Jackson. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Barkley inside handoff. Oh, that's just not fair, and that room to run. And he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On 2nd and very short, Hurts. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' 1st down as he's across midfield to the 48. They'll drop the throw. There's a short throw taken in by Bryant. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A handoff to Barkley. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 56 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Man open left side is Brown. 2nd down and 6 now.
To A.J. Brown. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick slant, Dotson. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And the Eagles 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they go instead with Barkley. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the left.
Touchdown, Eagles! Devontae Smith, already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Elliott good on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the 2nd half. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. But now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. Well, boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday. Philadelphia. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Prescott. Got an open man. It's Pickens. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Prescott to throw. Finding Williams once more. Complete. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And this one is right down the middle. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Eagles' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 61 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good.
They'll go to Barkley again. And after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. 2nd and 6. Hurts. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Eagles on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
5-yard gain on the
Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. A quick throw here out to Brown. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's a give to Barkley. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. Now hang on here because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On 4th down, here's the option. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
That's good for another Eagles. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hurts going to give this to Shipley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It was Dante Fowler who got in there to bring him down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
This short throw caught by Goddard. 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Will Shipley taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker traveling the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
There's Prescott. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Reed Blankenship able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys' first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score, because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throw it, Prescott. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
At the 7-yard line. To the air again, Prescott. This is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Luke Schoonmaker, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their